Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Winter.
And I'm Shy.
And today we're going to get into it with you guys. We actually just filmed an episode already. So this is the second episode we're filming today. We filmed next week's episode already.
First, yeah.
Yes, first. So
it was with one of my best friends, Lindsay. So she is going to be on the next episode, on the episode after this one.
Yes.
So yeah.
So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Anyways, how was your week, man?
Week's been cool. Just been doing stuff for the live show. Like we got a lot done. We have a new Patreon up, you guys. So check that out. We've just been doing a lot for the live show. And I leave, literally, we film too because I leave to go to Paris literally tomorrow at 10 a.m. So, and I'm stressed about it because my hair's not done. I have literally not one outfit. If I feel like the same way.
It's for Fashion Week in Paris,
yeah,
right?
exactly. So it's so stressful. And it's just like, bro, I have like, at least have my
Shouldn't
hair
have
done.
returned all them outfits.
Bro, facts. Do you think it's trifling to rewear that Jean Paul Gaultier outfit that I wore in?
Why would it be trifling? You didn't even take a picture in it.
I didn't.
So?
I haven't washed it yet.
Okay, but that would be trifling. Maybe
it's an expensive dress.
You can wash that. That material you can wash. It's just mesh. No,
I know, right? Too expensive to be. I know, but yeah. So yeah, no, I might wear that one. And then it's like a little fall out, so it's like I'm fall stresses me out. Like fall dressing stresses me out. Like I swear, first of all, y'all know I need help dressing anyways. Look what I got on. Simple as this. But it's like literally, bro, I can't keep wearing shit like this. I look 12. But it stresses me out. I need a stylist.
I feel you. I agree, though. I think you should get a stylist only because I feel like... I think you should get a stylist because I know how hard it is for you to dress. But also...
It's hard because I'm tall and my body shape.
I know, but I think that because I feel like you could really dress really well if you knew what you were doing, but I just don't think you know what you're doing. But I think that you have the potential to look really fucking cute because you're tall.
Yes,
like, I mean, hello, like clothes are made for models, not like really, but like, you get what I mean?
I'm a good club or outing event dresser upper, but like for everyday casual wear, no, I'm not doing it. Or day-to-day fall dressing with the boots, the sweater, the fur, like I can't do all of that. I don't know how to do it, so it stresses me out.
If there's any stylists that watch us that want to style Shy
for free,
let us know.
Let us know.
But no, I feel you on that. I mean, I've been trying for a while to get better with like my style because it's hard.
You dress pretty cute.
I'm starting to get better, but it just takes me a lot. Like it doesn't come to me natural, and that's kind of stressful.
Yeah, it's like I want to study it low key.
Right? No, exactly.
That should be another hobby. We were talking about hobbies on the last episode. I was like, my hobby's gonna be sewing.
Right. No, and I definitely agree because you do kind of have to like study. But then every time I ask my friends who are like fashion girls, I'd be like, well, what do y'all do? And they're like, I just see what people are wearing and I just copy them basically. And I'm like, that kind of is really a thing. Yeah. But I mean, I just want to like know more.
Yeah. You know? I'm not jealous of nobody, but I am 1000% jealous of them bitches that know how to dress well. Like that can do it with ease. I'm like, I look at you like, wow, you really know what you're doing.
These days,
I love the fashion girlies.
Yeah, me too. I'm jealous of them actually. But well, like in a nice way, not like
a nice way, of course.
But
I want to copy everything you're doing.
My week. Actually, I have a lot of updates for the pod. Yeah, because the last episode we talked about the Mr. Ghost thing.
Oh yeah.
Got an update on that. Then I had I'll just start. So, update on the Mr. Ghost. Actually, the day that we filmed and the day that I said all that stuff, I'm going to just keep an open mind and I'm going to give him a chance. Maybe it was over. It was over that night. You know how I play that shit.
Literally, and we thought about doing something funny and saying on the podcast episode, writing down Winter dumped him.
Right. Winter dumped him immediately. No, but he just, okay, so.
I didn't feel like getting up and interrupting.
I'm crying.
That's her water, by the way.
Oh, wow. No. So Mr. Ghost, he just kept doing weird shit. And I was just like, you're weirding me out because he just gave one day he would act like, please give me another chance. He really was wanting another chance for me. So I was like, you know what? I'll give the guy another chance. He's cute. He's out of my normal, range of things, which I want to try to do. I want to kind of date a more corporate type of guy, a more regular type of guy. I want to stay away from this super rich man. I was trying to give it a new freaking try, whatever. But that's the thing. And that's why it's just not worth it to me because it's what's the point of trying to date somebody under you and date down if they're still gonna just be fucking weirdo at the end of the day. I'd rather date a rich man who's going to play in my face than a broke man who's going to play in my face, because either way they're going to play in my face. So like, what am I doing here? So he just
She tried it. She went out. She colored outside the lines for 2 seconds and was like,
I said, let me get back in there. Let me get back in there, because that is just not for me. And then, he just had to get dumped. So he got dumped, and then this other guy was trying to talk to me, and I was like, whatever, I'll go on a couple dates with him. I went on a date with him. It was cute. We went to Soho House, and then after, he was like, oh, like, I set something up for us after, like, it's a surprise, blah, blah, blah. And he ended up taking me to a comedy show.
which is cute.
Which is super cute, super thoughtful. Almost beat the damn waitress's ass in the damn comedy show.
We talk about that on the Patreon.
Yeah, but we talk about the story. Tell the whole story on the Patreon. So if y'all want to know what happened, go ahead and check it out. And then we ended up going on a second date because I had like got into an accident with my car. Nothing major, but like messed up my car to the point it's not drivable. So I was having a bad day, and he was like, I don't want you to be upset in the house all day. Let me take you out. I made plans for us at 6 p.m. I made a TikTok video about that also, so y'all can go watch the TikTok if you want to like.
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't see it.
No, I just made a TikTok video of me vlogging, like getting ready, going to the date. It was cute. He took us. We went to candle making class.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah,
we should do that for the
cute.
Patreon.
Yeah, super cute, super thoughtful. But he just kept making these inappropriate ass jokes and like making me uncomfortable, and like he just kept throwing me off. And honestly, he fucked it up for himself. Like
yeah,
he
talked himself out some pussy.
Talked himself out some pussy. Talked himself out another date. Talked himself out of fucking with me. And I was just like, I was giving your ass a chance, and you really just fucked it up for yourself. And like didn't do nothing trifling, but it was just like our personalities just was not meshing. And he was just like, before we continue the episode, I just want to take a second to talk about Nutrafol because fall is upon us. We can let our hair down again after a hot summer. If you've noticed your hair is shedding more than usual, it could have something to do with the tight braids or ponytails you're wearing over the last few months, or all of the sun your hair was exposed to. This fall is the perfect time to add Nutrafol into your daily routine and improve your hair health.
Nutrafol is #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. Everyone's root causes of hair thinning are different, so no one size fits all approach to hair growth doesn't cut it. Nutrafol has multiple formulas that are tailored to give your hair what it needs to grow throughout the different stages, such as postpartum and menopause, as well as for different lifestyles, such as plant-based diets. Physician formulated with 100% drug-free ingredients. Get results you can run your fingers through. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code BehindTheLikes. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code BehindTheLikes. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code BehindTheLikes.
I had told him about, there was this time where I had dated some guy and he had called me something during sex, which is an inappropriate name, which threw me off and made me never talk to him again. And I told, the current guy, I was like, yeah, like this was like, he called me and it was crazy. He kept calling me the name thinking it was funny.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, you done called me this like 15 fucking times. The joke is over. He was making me hella uncomfortable. He had even asked the waiter at the restaurant, like, what's the craziest thing somebody ever called you during sex? Like to go and tell him, well, what about this word? Like, and I'm like.
Very inappropriate, very uncomfortable.
And I do not like.
Very lame.
I hate when guys embarrass me in public. Like, people know who he is. Like, I'm not going to say who exactly who is or what he does, but people know who he is and people know who I am. Why are you fucking embarrassing me in public?
Yeah.
Like, I would understand if it's like, we live in bum nowhere and we never going to see these people ever again and they don't nothing. I don't like my personal business out there, and I don't like shit.
Unless you tell it.
Unless I tell it, and like, I don't like being embarrassed. Like, I hate being embarrassed. I don't even like being in a fucking restaurant with somebody who talks too loud. Like, I hate when we go out and they yelling and I'd be like, please, your phone hella loud, please turn it down. Like, anyway, so after that was just it. I was like, we're just going to be better off as friends. He was not really happy about that, but I truly don't give a fuck. If you're not my husband, you got to get out my face.
Yeah.
And that's just where we are with it. That was my week. And then, we did stuff for the live show.
Yeah.
What? What?
I was thinking about something else, but I think we talked about it on Patreon. About did you talk about the watch situation? Okay, no, we didn't say that.
Okay, we didn't talk about the watch situation, but
No, we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about. The
But
watch situation.
basically, it brought up a story to me that happened with me a while ago that I wanted to share.
What?
So Winter told me this situation about a watch, and it wasn't like.
Did I tell that on the Patreon?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think I did.
But basically, it was. How do I even segue to that? But about a watch story about fucking somebody with a Michael Kors watch on? No, because maybe some people be like, "What's wrong with Michael Kors?" And there's nothing wrong with Michael Kors at all either. Look, support for support, whatever it is, whatever you want to wear, you can wear that. But she was telling me this story, and she was like, "The watch he want back ain't even no designer watch.
Okay,
it's not even
basically
a
a
Rolex."
guy left a watch at my house, and it was a Mr. Ghost. All I can say is Mr.
Yeah.
Ghost because that's the only who I messed with who don't
Yeah.
have no damn money. But whatever. The guy, he wanted the fucking watch back, and I was like,
She basically cringed because she basically cringed at it because it's like, it's not even a Rolex. So like, why are you tripping? And it reminded me of this time, and it's just like where I was like getting intimate with this guy. And sorry to get this visual, Mom, but getting intimate with this guy, and he started putting his hand. And I noticed when he turned his watch around, like I noticed the MK, and I was like,
she was getting fingered by a Michael Kors watch hand, and she said, "Oh hell nah, get up out of there!" No, this pussy is Rolex only. No, Audemars Baguette. No.
I was like, hey, player, what you doing down there? bring that hand back up here. You not going nowhere near.
Nah, that's funny.
And it was so funny in that moment because I literally forgot about that because that was years ago. And when she was like, it ain't even a Rolex. I don't know why you tripping. No. And it brought me to that story, and it made me think, it was like, do you think it's attractive when men be having Apple Watches on with like a full fit?
I don't care. No, I don't.
About an Apple Watch?
Oh, a fit? Nah. An Apple Watch, I don't care if it's just like you running around, you at the gym.
Yeah,
or,
page me, beat me if you want to reach me, head ass with the.
I've never dated a guy who really wears an Apple Watch though. But
It is for health reasons.
I wouldn't
and health
care.
concerns.
I don't think I would care about an Apple Watch if it's just like every day.
Yeah,
well, not every day.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't
don't
care. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't care about an Apple Watch, but for some reason that Michael Kors got me.
Yeah.
was
that would throw me the fuck off.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie. And Michael Kors, look, no hate to Michael
No
Kors.
hate, but
because they be having some cute stuff.
they
I saw
do.
this girl post this cute bag from Michael Kors actually. But a man, something about a Michael Kors watch on a man wrist don't sit right with me.
It doesn't. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, okay, maybe Fossil.
That might be what the man's watch was. I don't know. I didn't even look what the watch was, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a Rolex. I don't fucking recognize that shit. I only know expensive watches. No, I ain't never seen that shit before. No. That's fucked up.
And honestly, some men don't. Whatever.
I don't know.
But there are some sharks. There are some like women who are sharks, and they pay attention to everything.
yeah.
Like they like, oh, those shoes or this, that, and this,
Yeah.
that. I don't know none
I
of
got
that at
friends
all.
like that. I got
yeah, like
friends like
I don't know
that.
none of that at all. Like you could have them on $1 million and I wouldn't even know, or you could have them on $5 and I wouldn't care. Either way,
Yeah.
the difference is. But I don't know.
I know a little bit about really expensive watches, but I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't really know at all.
You know what I
Unless
like? I love when men wear the plain Jane APs. I like the plain Jane APs.
What if he had on a G-Shock? Remember them back in the day, them G-Shocks? G-Shocks were everything.
I think a lot of watches are actually fucking hideous. I just like a simple, nice, to the point watch that it's like, okay, you got money, but you don't do too much.
Yeah.
I don't like when guys do hella shit.
I don't like bold, like gaudy jewelry either. Like I feel like that
Yeah.
save that for the women.
But I do like men with some sexy chains on, but not like
Hitting your face.
But not, I don't like chains like big fat Cubans. Like
Yeah.
I like when the boys, when the boys is a little sassy these days with all the little like tennis necklaces and
Yeah.
then there's some with colors in them and like, oh my
No, the
God,
colors, keep
I
the
love
colors.
that.
You could do like one or two
I love the
chains,
colors.
keep it very demure, you know what I'm saying? Like just
I love the colors.
Just keep it chill.
I'm not gonna, but I love the artsy fartsy
Maybe
boys.
a yellow dime, like yellow necklace would be cool.
It's making me miss my old nigga.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
No,
But
so
whatever.
what did you watch or read this week?
I've just been watching Girlfriends. When did we make this fucking
Okay.
segment? I'm not watching.
People
a
love
real
this
shit.
segment.
And I
They've
think
talked
it's
about
really
it.
cute, but I'm not, hold on.
Okay, well, I watched whatever. Boo to her. I said the last episode that what I watched before was The Perfect Couple. This last weekend, I was like, I was going to start watching Tell Me Lies. I'm telling you, you would like it. It's very unbearably an annoying cast. Like the two main couples are annoying, but it's so triggering. It's so good. I think I'm gonna watch
You're
next.
loving that show.
I am. I loved it. I finished it, so I have to wait every Wednesday. But I think I'm gonna watch next the Mendez brothers documentary. So I'll let y'all know how that
How
goes.
do we watch that together?
I'm gonna be gone.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, or I might read something. So we never know. Stay tuned for that, you guys. Let us know what you're watching and reading. I love that segment.
Yeah. The only thing I'm reading, I mean, book
you
wise,
should be the Bible.
girl, you ain't been in church in how long?
I watched the sermon on live.
No,
Sunday.
I've been reading this Spanish book because I'm look. Look how that's why I don't share things because look how you just look. Yeah, now I'm not telling you fucking shit.
No, tell me. Finish the Spanish.
Just
book.
my Spanish workbook. You know, I've really been trying to learn Spanish for a long time. I'm
that's
almost
good.
at a year.
That's actually commendable.
You hating ass puta. No, just kidding. No, but yeah. So I'm reading the Spanish book, trying to help my Spanish and and I'll post it on my Instagram for you guys to check out. So yeah, actually I'll post it today. So if y'all want to go to my story, go ahead.
She be ready to use that Spanish. Going to Taco Bell and be like, baño.
¿Dónde estás el baño? I really do though. I mean, shit.
She
I'm
be ready
trying.
to see somebody Spanish and be like, so.
I just want to be fluent so bad, and like spending a whole year on Duolingo. I don't know if the podcast knows this.
Yeah, they
but
know that. You said this before.
Yeah, so spending pretty much, I'm almost at a year in like a matter of, I think, less than 10 days. I'm at a year on Duolingo. But Duolingo does not make you fluent, which I thought it was going to make me fluent.
Yeah.
And it fucking hasn't. So it's kind of frustrating, but
You got to start watching. You got to start watching Telemundo and stuff like that
Yeah.
to be able to like.
Which I have like a lot of Spanish videos that come up on my TikTok feed too, because I be like liking and trying to interact with like Spanish TikTok. But yeah, when this year is up, I'm about to get an actual tutor. So I'm gonna like just continue to take
That's
steps
good.
to keep trying to be more and more and more fluent. So
That's good.
yeah, I'm trying. But anyways, speaking of
The
social media question of the week. Would you date someone your friend has dated before? We talked about this.
It's currently going on right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
would you date someone your friend has dated before?
On the count of 3, let's answer. 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely
No.
not. I had to
you were
put
gonna say no.
absolutely because that's a absolute, like a no isn't enough.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
no.
a fuck no, baby. No.
No, literally no. There's too many men in America, too many men in the world, too many men in America. If you can't find a man in America, go somewhere else because there is one. And I feel like the last resort is your best friend's man or any your friends, your cousin, your sister's man. I feel like those type of bitches are the worst type of bitches to me because I feel like there's so many men and you choose someone that your friend knows that your friend's been with.
I hate that. And I hate how it's also normalized. But that leads us into what's actually been going on TikTok this week with Amaya Colon. She steals her best friend's. Okay. What's the girl's name? Sandra what?
I don't know.
I forgot. Okay. If you guys don't know who Amaya Colon is, she is like a social media influencer. She's a very pretty girl. She gives that like clean girl, classy
Yes.
girl aesthetic, da whatever, ka. But turns out she's a trifling whore. So basically, somebody named Sandra, I forgot her last name, but she is also a social media influencer, very beautiful woman.
She was on America's Next Top Model.
Yes, comes out and basically says, this girl, Amaya Colon, actually stole my husband while she was dating my brother. And in that, another girl, I don't know, you didn't write this down, but another girl comes out, Sydney Christine.
I seen that.
Shout out to you, girl. Me and her follow each other. She's cool.
Tell her to come on the pod.
I know I should ask her to come on the pod. Let us know if you want Sydney to come on the pod. I'll ask her. But she comes out and she's like, that's crazy because that was my man's side chick too. And it's crazy that all of this is happening. So now I'm about to tell my story. So she made a story time last night about what happened. And basically what happened is Sydney Christine was friends with that girl, Asia. You know that girl, Asia, who is friends with like Taina and Amaya and all of them, whatever. She dates Little Bibby's brother, but I think it's secret, but I do know that to be true. I don't really care. I'm being messy today. So she dates Little Bibby's brother. So Sydney and Asia are friends.
Little baby or
Little
Bibby?
Bibby. I'm sorry, Little
Who is
Bibby.
that?
The guy, the light-skinned guy with like the deep voice. He does stuff in music. I don't really know what he does. I think he does like some type of management or something.
Auntie don't know all that.
Yeah. So anyways, so Sydney is friends with Asia.
Uh-huh.
And basically the story that Sydney tells is I'm friends with Asia and she's friends with Amaya. And basically
And Amaya is the girl that stole Sandra's
yes.
hubby.
Oh, this is messy.
This is messy. I'm having
Right.
to give keynotes to keep
Okay,
up.
so just imagine me and you are friends, right?
Okay.
I'm Sydney, you're Asia. Me and you are friends. We hanging out. You posting me, blah blah blah. We going to the gym, da da da. And you're friends with another girl, Amaya, and you know she's fucking my man. But you still trying to be cool with me, you trying to be close with me, and everybody's looking at you like, why are you friends with her, girl? Because she's friends with the girl who's fucking your man.
Like best friends? Who are
Like
they
close
cool?
friends,
Or are
yes.
they best friends?
No, they're close friends. We're
Okay.
close friends. So then I go to you, and I'm like, girl, why they saying your homegirl is fucking my man? Like, is this true? And she's like, no, that's not true. Da da da. Whole time you going out on double dates with my man.
dates?
With my man.
Oh.
And your man, because me and your man is brothers. My man and your man are brothers. So she going on double dates with a whole nother bitch that ain't me.
Oh wow!
Yes. So-
wait, the brothers is confusing me though. So wait, whose man? Whose man?
My man man is Lil Bibby.
So Christina's man had a brother.
Sydney's man is
Sydney.
Yes, Little Bibby. And his brother is that fucking guy like G something or other.
Okay.
Yeah, something.
And so I was dating. I'm the girl, the Asian.
Yeah.
Asian was dating her Lil Bibby's brother.
yes.
Okay.
We're dating brothers.
Oh, okay. So y'all are dating brothers, and she just in the corner being the side chick.
and
to
that's
the
your
brother.
homegirl, and she's fucking my man, and you know she fucking my man.
Oh,
but you
absolutely
still
not.
trying to be close
That's
to
a
me.
fucking snake.
But you know that these LA girls is trifling. That's one thing about it. That everybody really needs to know. These LA girls are hella trifling. This type of shit happens all the time in LA.
So wait, what did she say? How did it end? Like, what was the storyline to that?
This, what you mean? The storyline to what?
So she was basically like, so how, what did
Sydney
she
was
do?
like they're straight up weirdos. She confronted them. They lied about it, and then it came out that yes, she was fucking my man the whole time, and yes, my homegirl, who I thought was my homegirl, knew and was going on double dates
Oh,
with
that's
my man and her.
trifling.
Yeah.
That is so trifling.
Trifling.
So I guess the girl, don't know her, beautiful girl, obviously a little trifling. Amaya is just stealing men left and right.
Damn.
And that's a misuse of looks and
Damn, that is a
And-
misuse of beauty in this
misuse
world.
of beauty for sure. Because
Don't
it's
use
like,
your looks to steal other people's boyfriends, girl. Just get your own. What the fuck?
yeah, get your own man, baby.
Yeah, so that's pretty messy, but it's a tale as old as time. We know a lot of side chicks of LA.
But it's not. She not only hurt her best friend. She hurt her best friend's brother because she was dating the brother. Her best friend Sandra's brother. So she was dating the brother at the time. So
Oh,
she-
yeah.
So
we're back to the Sandra thing. We're off the Christine thing. So,
Yeah.
she was dating. Okay, so Amaya was dating Sandra's brother for, I guess, 5 years.
Yeah.
And
5 years?
Yes, like a long-term relationship.
Oh my
bro.
God, that's sad.
So that's like, now we got to break it down like this. That's like you, Sandra, right? Me and you are homegirls.
Yeah, let me be
date
the good one this
I date
time.
your brother. I date
Yeah.
your brother. But then I'm trifling and I start fucking your husband. And I hurt my
And you
man
know what's
and-
crazy? It makes you not want to
And
trust.
they're still together.
Oh,
Amaya is still with Sandra's man.
See that's the type of shady. It really is a different type of. I have sisters, and so like the code is just in me. And not some sisters are like that. Some sisters will fuck they man or do this and that. Like, and I can't agree. I can't relate to that.
You know two people that did that.
I don't understand that even type of thought process or that lifestyle. But to me, it's just like you sitting up in you. Like we're best friends. You dated my brother.
Right.
We're going on double dates.
Right.
We're in intimate, personal settings. I would reclock every single thing for that 5 years you've been around.
Yeah.
When did it start? I would want to know. I would drive myself insane.
I would just have to beat them up.
Oh.
Sorry. I would
What?
Have to, I ain't even about to go crazy. I'm gonna just have to have you catch this fade real quick.
Yeah, honestly, and
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna have you
have to
catch the fade for the rest of your life.
Right,
every time I see you,
Every
we're
time I
gonna
see
fight.
you. It's-
Every time I see you, it's like when we're 60 years old, we're still fighting.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like to me, that's the number one rule in girl code.
Yeah.
Don't fuck your best friend, man. Don't fuck your cousin. Don't fuck your sister. Don't fuck
Don't mess with
nobody.
your, your friend's man, period.
I don't even like if I find out if I got a guy's number and my friend had even talked to them, went on a date, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like men to be untouched. I don't even like when a bitch be like, oh, we went together in high school, we was in school together.
Right.
I don't like when a bitch know my man longer than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that at all. Like, he been with me for all his
Y'all know
life.
Shaw don't play that shit.
I
but
don't.
no, yeah. Oh God. Just messy. Just sad. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I do like when people get put on blast for these things. Not to be messy, but I do, because there are so many influencers and like people that y'all look up to that are
That'd be horrible
terrible people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they never get their day. But I mean, everybody does see their day, but in just different ways. But I like when it comes out that somebody is really as trifling as they are, because
Yeah,
we've
'cause
been
that's
on
trifling.
a lot of shit. We've been on a lot of shit behind these closed doors, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you can't really be the one to like put somebody on blast in this industry, because then you look that sideways.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the only thing trifling going on this week.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson. No, just kidding. Sorry about this. I drank a lot of caffeine today. Deshaun Watson is having another sexual assault allegation, and his girl Jess is staying by his side once again.
That's my man, and I'm gonna stick beside
Right,
him.
and me and Julie have mutual friends, but I don't really want to hold back on this one. I want to just say how I feel for real.
Yeah.
So this is the what? How many woman has come forward about this man? And he is accused of sexual assault and battery and intentional
Battery's
infliction
crazy,
of
and
emotional
sexual assault.
distress. The incident allegedly occurred on a date at the woman's apartment in October 2020. The lawsuit comes more than 2 years after Watson reached settlements with over 24 women who accused him of sexual misconduct.
24?
24 women filed lawsuits alleging assault or harassment between 2020 and 2021. So, yeah, it's not a joke. It's a lot of people. It's not just one or two.
Oh my God, I
baby.
didn't know that.
It's a lot of people. And I'm sorry.
One even makes it bad.
I cannot stand how there are women in this world who are enablers of shit like this. Because like, okay, I understand if, you know, you're with your man and he is a high profile man and something comes out and he sits you down and says, look, I promise you this is not true. I understand like trying to have your man's back, but half a dozen women and then 2 years later there's another sexual assault allegation, and you just sitting up there like, I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial. Can I have another Birkin bag? It's okay that you're a rapist. It's okay, baby. I'll stick beside you. Like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. Like, I hate women who allow these men to do this, and I hate that he's even still in the NFL.
Yeah.
Why are you still in the NFL? Like, why are these men allowed to do these things to women and have their careers still
And thrive.
Still, yes, and I'm just like, bro.
So he reached a settlement. I should have read it because you wrote this one down. I should have read into it before.
He
But
already. You don't remember when that happened?
I remember the first time it happened, but I didn't know it was 24 women.
Yes, it says the lawsuit comes more than 2 years after Watson reached settlements with over 24 women who accused him of sexual misconduct.
24 is crazy.
24 women filed lawsuits.
No, that's
alleging assault or harassment between 2020 and
How long have
2021.
they been together?
Longer than that.
Longer than that?
Yes, longer than that, because she
Oh.
was there by his side when it was happening the first time. And the first time I'm like, okay, you know, I wasn't really super paying attention to it, but it's 24 women.
is-
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like, I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy.
It's like how many? Like, what am I supposed to believe? How many of them are really like 24 women are lying on you?
Right.
24.
24?
24 women are lying on you, and I can understand high profile, like you said before.
Yes.
Like, I get that, and I understand it. Maybe
Yes.
one or two might get a little money
Right.
trigger happy, and you know say something. But 24
Yes.
is my mouth dropped. I did not know that.
And
at
that's
all.
the same thing how I feel about Trey Songz, because why does Trey Songz have 100 women out here with stories about how he beat me, he raped me, he did this to me, he all of these things, and he's still walking around?
Because women are the least respected. We're at the lowest of the totem pole. People like, I'm telling you, I can guarantee you, if they beat a dog to no end, did animal abuse, their career done.
100%.
Michael Vick, like
100%.
literally, like I'm telling you,
100%.
a woman,
Right.
she'll get over it.
Yeah.
She's still alive. As long as a woman isn't dead, it's fine. And
Yeah.
that's where the disrespect lies.
Right.
Where
And
the-
it's just also the women who don't realize this and who enable it piss me off. Like, I know girls.
I ain't enabling
personally-
24.
I'm not. I know girls personally who will be like, oh, know a guy to be an abuser and be like, no, I don't think he really did that. I don't really think that's true. Baby, all them people ain't lying.
Yeah,
and you just want to be
lying.
up under somebody with some money so damn bad that you're going to turn the other eye and act like that shit didn't happen until it happens to you. And then you're like, oh,
And
they weren't lying.
And I feel like she really doesn't, I don't know her, but from what I've seen on social media, it doesn't look like she needs him. Like, cause she has a cookbook, she's an artist.
She probably
and does
loves him,
stuff.
but I just hate the enabling thing.
Yeah,
I'm
it doesn't.
sorry.
To me, it just doesn't. It's
Well,
not
whatever.
adding up. The math isn't mathing with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's-
24 is shocking.
24.
Yeah.
24. That is 24. Like, that is. Imagine 24 women standing up in this room telling you
And then-
in your face, he did this to me. What, you gonna not believe all 24?
Oh my
of
god!
them?
And then to like, what would you expect her to speak on it?
I would have left that nigga at the motherfucking door.
What?
When it was 24 women 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't care how many Birkin bags, how many Kellys, how much money you give me, and how much you say you love me, and how great it is to be a football player's girlfriend. I'm not sticking by your side through that. I could, if something happened and it was like, okay, maybe, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But
Situation,
that's,
yeah, but 24 is not.
That's
and
crazy.
also, and women are just enablers. It's the people in those that they're working for.
Yes.
are enablers.
I
as
feel
well.
like the NFL is enabling it too. And I
Yeah.
hate to,
The NFL don't care about brain injuries. You think they gonna care about women?
But and that's it. I just don't think he should have a career. Like, I'm sorry, I don't. Like, why does it, bro? Why does it take so much?
It takes.
It takes so much
Yeah.
to like have so like. It's just crazy. Hate to
People
say it.
think that Diddy's gonna be able to come back from all of his allegations. Like, everybody is saying that. Have you seen that thing recently where they say that he's gonna come back and he's gonna be a pastor?
Oh God, I don't know. I don't fucking
Anything.
know.
I feel like if society accepts anything, the masses will flock to. So I hope that, like, I don't know, people stand on what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, I hope so, but whatever. Guess we'll see. But shout out to
After calling her an idiot,
I just think
no,
I don't
20.
know.
No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. 24 is crazy. 24 is absolutely absurd, and
I
I
just-
feel like
yeah.
after a certain point, it's like, because we talked about this with the Nicki Minaj and the Kenneth Petty thing.
Right.
Remember, a long time ago,
Right.
And she's standing for her man. She's standing down behind him because she feels like that was literally years ago. He was like, I don't know, whatever,
15 or whatever.
Yeah, sexual assault, any age, any year is just never okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe I can stand behind one and it's a misunderstanding. Maybe somebody was 17 and the girl was 15.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
something
Shit,
like
like
that.
18 or, you know, I could see those situations, but 24, I'm sorry, I'll stand strong and say I will never be able to see that through.
I will always kind of just like, okay, for instance, like this guy had just like tried to get my number and like we were like DMing a little, and he was like, I was like, yeah, like, do you have any kids? And he was like, yeah, I have one kid, but I was only 23 and the girl was like 40 years old. And, you know, he was basically like saying like, I got. He literally used the words, I got. And I was like, oh, okay. And
It
then
takes two to make a
I said,
baby.
how did you get got? He was like, because she was older than me and like she knew better. And I said, you were 23 years old. You didn't know how a baby was made.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand shit like that because it's like, you didn't get got. You laid down, you fucked somebody, she got pregnant,
Yeah.
she had a baby, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
Like, obviously she's older, but come on now, we know how babies are made at
Yeah.
23 years old. And even if she did get you, like, she didn't really get you, you got yourself.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
didn't
That's what I'm like, I
You
don't-
didn't slip and
that's
fall
not-
into no
yeah.
coochie without
Exactly.
no condom on.
Exactly.
Come
Like,
on.
you didn't trip on the rug. A banana wasn't there and you
Right,
slid right
right.
into it. No.
I'm always looking at people's. I just hate when people make up those type of excuses.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
To validate their own
Right.
their experience with it. No, yeah, I don't know. Which brings me to the next topic of babies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think should DNA tests be mandatory at birth? Because I'm saying that because Finesse, this rapper Finesse or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
he has like multiple babies. He's always in. I don't know. He don't be in the news for his music, but he be in the news for having
isn't he like in a polygamous couple?
polygamous relationship or whatever. And I guess one of the girls, he had two girls pregnant at the same time, and I guess one of them finds out like probably months later that it wasn't his baby. And so this happens in a lot of situations. Like, people find out that their dad isn't their dad through the DNA test, through, you know what I'm saying, like parents, like the child growing up not looking the same.
Right.
Do you think it's trifling on the woman's part?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's trifling if they know, of course.
Yeah.
But then also, it's like, if you even think there's a possibility in your mind that the
Yeah.
baby may not be his, I think that you should, you know, get a DNA test and, you know, don't have nobody out here thinking they have a kid when they don't. That's
No,
fucked up.
they trying to go with the best contender.
I mean, I feel that. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Look, you know, Greg.
I would have to know. I would have to know. I don't.
Yeah.
Morally, I could not do something like that at
Yeah.
all. I really, really couldn't. But should DNA tests be mandatory? I mean, shit, fuck it, why not? Because you know what? Also, there's a lot of guys who be like, I don't think that's my baby. And then, like for instance, the what's that girl's name? Queen Key, and she got the triplets with 600 Breezy, and like, oh, you don't know about that. She got the triplets with 600 Breezy, and he's like, them ain't my kids, they my kids, and she's like,
triplets, denying triplets.
yes,
is
and they
crazy.
look just like him. But anyways, well, they kind of look just like her too. But she got triplets with 600 Breezy, and he's like, those aren't my kids. And he was like, she was like, well, let's do a DNA test. And then they were gonna do a DNA test, but I guess she was like, actually, I don't want a DNA test because I don't want you to have any rights to my kids, and if you don't want to take care of my kids, then it is what it is, fuck you. And I'm like, there should be a mandatory DNA test because I don't even want to give no man that option. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I think like
maybe it should be mandatory with a certain tax bracket, because I don't give a damn if you ain't gonna be able to afford this baby to be no, I'm just kidding.
right. If you
But
broke, baby, you don't need to
you
worry
don't,
about
you don't
us.
need to worry
I'm
about
just
that. I'm just kidding.
No.
JK.
I mean, I think why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I don't plan on tricking nobody, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind doing a DNA test.
And first of all, I mean, I would never mind either, because I'm not putting myself in that position, especially especially where I'm at now in life. Like,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not.
I mean, you think you're not
having
putting
multiple.
yourself.
No, I'm not having.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have multiple sex partners if
Yeah.
I'm like. That's just not how I want to.
What if something happened though? Like, what if you just happen to have a crazy weekend, and then just
If I had
something
one
happened?
crazy weekend, and if I were to ever cheat, I would use protection.
I'm not talking about cheating. I'm
What are you
just
talking about?
saying
Well,
in
that's
general. Like,
well, to be pregnant. That's how
I'm
you
saying
gotta
if
do
you
it.
were just single and you had a crazy weekend and just something happened.
Oh,
and
with
it
like
was-
two different men.
Yeah, it was just something crazy.
Something crazy. Two men. I'm not having the baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not having.
You're
the
just
baby.
like, I'm getting some schmorsh.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the plan B. And first of all, if
well, yeah, plan B.
if it's
What
a
if the plan B don't work?
If all right, then that's look. God wanted that situation to happen, but no. But I'm saying, but even then, I don't understand. Like, if I'm having a crazy weekend, I'm using a condom. People don't use condoms anymore. Like, I'm sorry.
Threesome.
Like,
What if it was a threesome? I'm just kidding.
what if it was a train? What if it was multiple? Like, devil's advocate. I'm like, bro, there's like, I personally, I can understand those situations. Maybe you do what you want to do, but I personally would probably never see myself in that situation.
Yeah.
But I have had sex with. I've had multiple sex partners in a week before.
Yeah.
So it's like, I have had that situation happen, but I'm not raw dogging three
Yeah.
different men. I'm
Yeah.
not raw dogging two men at a time. Like, one gonna get it without.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you gonna have to like be, if you gonna be a hoe, at least be clean about it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
get
feel
what
like
you
that's how I go. That's how I would if I were to be a hoe.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
Like, there would never be a question. Like, it wouldn't be a
yeah,
question.
no, I don't think I'm at the point where there would really be a question.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think there would.
So my answer would be, I wouldn't care if there was mandatory DNA tests. I know personally someone who, the same situation, how Finesse found out his mom did it.
What?
His mom did it behind the back, yeah. And I know,
Uh-uh.
so you think that's wrong? I know someone who's done the same exact thing before.
I think that's overstepping your boundary for sure.
Overstepping?
I mean, I don't know. I do think it's overstepping, but was the baby theirs or no?
No. It wasn't.
Then
so
I
it's just
don't,
like,
because it's like you're trifling for keeping that from him.
Yeah.
But that is a kind of overstepping, but also it's like.
is
you're
it
wrong.
overstepping when you're going to be put on child support for 18 years for a child that isn't yours?
I think you have to do a DNA test for child support.
Do you?
I don't think you could just do that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know for a fact, but I would think so.
And it's hurtful to the men as well, and to the children, the
Yeah.
child who has to like figure out like years later that my pappy ain't even my pappy.
I would be sad if I thought I had a baby and then it wasn't.
I
my
have a
baby.
friend who found out
Really?
in her 30s.
What?
Yeah.
That would make me sad. That would
Yeah,
make me
so
really
it's just
sad.
like, I mean,
What about men without kids dating women with kids?
that pisses me off, and I don't even know
Why?
I don't know why it pisses me off. It's not like I'm even looking, but it's just like, when they're young, it pisses me off. When they're like 21, 20, 21,
Wait, it pisses you off when a man dates a woman with a kid.
and they don't have kids. I feel like people, okay, this is maybe my perception of it, because I don't have a child. If I had a child, it would be different. I feel like people with kids should date other people with kids, because I don't want to date someone without kids right now. Well, the age that I'm at is it would be inevitable.
You mean you don't want to date anybody with kids right now?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to date anybody with kids. The age
Yeah.
that I'm at, it would be inevitable for that to happen, honestly, because everybody got a kid now, especially at our age. But if I'm young, I'm sorry, I'm selfish. I want to come before that child. And
Yeah.
I know that would be my mind frame. So I don't understand when men are choosing to like deal with at a young age, deal with women who have like multiple kids. And like I just feel like it's too like I don't know, the situation doesn't seem ideal.
Yeah. I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care what anybody does. I don't care if a guy wants to date a girl with a kid. And I've met guys who are like, no, I wouldn't date a girl who has a kid. That's not my kid. But most guys don't care. I've met a lot of guys who date girls with kids and they really don't GAF. But
Yeah.
I ain't got no kids, so I never really dealt with that personally. I never
You
had a
never
guy-
dealt with baby mama drama?
Oh, have I ever dealt with baby mama drama? I mean, yeah, a little bit, but not like hella crazy, like arguing and going back and forth. But I've had like a baby mama, like, you know, try to be petty with me or try to be funny towards me or like have a fake issue with me or whatever. But I'm not disrespectful to people's baby mamas. Like, you get what I mean? Like,
We're gonna have to coexist.
yeah, I've never been the person to be like, I'm like a yo baby daddy and ooh, it's a
Yeah.
problem, haha, you mad? Like, I don't do that. Like, I always keep it, if I have dated men with kids, I always keep it very respectful. I've only dated 2 people really with kids, for real. And yeah, I've never been disrespectful to them
Yeah.
or nothing like that or whatever. I mean, I think that when guys have baby mamas and they find out that their baby daddy is dating me, they'll have an issue with it because like they'll probably know me off social media or like whatever, and then they'll want to have a problem with me or whatever the case. I remember there was this one girl who was a baby mama and had hit up a mutual friend of ours and was like, and tell Winter to keep my name out her mouth. And the friend was like, Winter don't talk about you. He actually don't give a fuck about
She don't say
you.
nothing about
yeah,
it.
I think it's you who be talking about her, but I would never even go back and forth.
Yeah.
Like I would never, I would
Because
always.
we have to coexist.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in dating my ex who had a kid, and the baby mama wasn't a part of the life at all,
Yeah.
to no extent, like at all.
Yeah.
And I was upset about that. Like I'm like, you know, the moment another woman come around, you just like, oh fuck it, I don't got to raise a kid no more.
Right, right.
So I was like, when we finally were about to meet up face to face, I wanted to be her ass. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm just like, as a woman, how can you like just let your child go like this?
Right,
Like
right.
put all the power into a woman you don't even know hands. So what?
Why did I just do this with my toes? That looked hella ugly. But anyway, sorry.
Fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
You were just like, why would you like give?
Oh
your
yeah,
kid-
why would you like you put all of that into a woman you don't even know control? And I had to be like a full, you know, and mind you, I was young and I wasn't the happiest about it. So I was ready to be her ass when I met her.
Yeah.
So she disarmed me because she was so nice.
Right, right.
She was just like,
I appreciate
"Hi, I
you."
appreciate," and I was like, well,
Bitch.
yeah, and that's what honestly kindness really does kill, because she really disarmed me, and I never forgot that, because I was ready to like
Right.
strong arm the bitch and be like, bro, you like,
Yeah.
I'm about to, I don't know, because I'm like, I would see the things that she would put the guy that I was dating at the
Yeah.
time through, and like I would see the little baby cry to like literally wait for his mom to come, and like it was a very sad situation.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, all right, I see the
She
situation.
knew she wasn't shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so she disarmed me like that. So I put that because I had seen recently on, you know what it reminded me of? Remember that guy you were dating for a little while who had his brother was dating a girl with like twins, and like he was young, and the whole family accepted that.
Can you tell me who you're talking about real quick?
Well, take it off.
Who was dating a girl with twins?
His brother. And it was like a whole situation. Remember we all talked about it? Okay.
I swear to God, I don't remember that. You know, I have a really bad memory. I don't know why you act shocked every time I don't remember some shit. Should I be like, you don't remember? You don't remember? No, I don't. I never do.
But yeah, we were saying that basically, like, it doesn't make sense to like be so young and like be in that situation with 2 kids and you're 21 and you
Yeah.
haven't even tried to like date outside of that.
But you can't help who you love, and you
Yeah.
can't help if like the love of your life could have a kid before you. What, you gonna pass up on the love of your life because they got a kid? Like,
Yeah.
no. When you love somebody, you love what they
Yeah.
come with. So I mean, whatever. I mean, I would rather date a man with no kids to avoid baby mama drama. But I mean, I'm also like, we're at the age where people got kids now.
We're at the age. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's the only difference to me. I feel like we're at that age where
Yeah.
it's acceptable either way it goes. But I feel like at 20, I feel like you should try.
Yeah.
I feel like you should try to like not to me, but
Yeah.
that's just me.
Yeah.
19, 20, I don't care either way it goes, but I just feel like when you're young, it's just like I just feel like there's still beauty in doing those things together with someone.
Yeah,
that's my
of
biggest
course,
thing. That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Is just like it's beauty
But
to
also,
be
it can
somebody's first.
still be beautiful if it's not your first. Everybody love your kids and don't feel shamed by what evil Auntie Shy is saying.
Is that mean?
I mean, kind of, yeah, a little bit.
Well, maybe we might cut it.
Because moms do be having kids, and
At 18, 20.
sometimes shit happens. Shit
Yeah.
does happen. Shit happens. It's okay. I get what you mean, though, but... All right, guys, here's the advice. Me and my sister have a love-hate relationship. We're very close, but beef a lot. We recently got into it because she said she didn't want to come to my birthday plans for no reason, and then later switched up and said she did. At this point, I already had everything planned and bought a driver for the night with only enough seats for my friends who were sure about coming. She claimed I chose my friends over her and said horrible things to me on my birthday. I never said don't come. She was gonna offer to drive, but then said she won't come. If the roles were reversed, I wouldn't have a problem driving an hour for my sister's birthday, especially if I didn't want to come in the first place. Long story short, after my birthday, we got into it about it, and she threw coffee on me. I beat her ass, and now she won't let me see my 1-year-old niece.
Oh.
It breaks my heart because I would literally die for my baby. My mom said she's wrong, but tries to stay out of it. To me, it sounds like she was trying to be petty and say that she wasn't coming, and then she was mad when you went on with the plans and then didn't include her. But at the end of the day, she did at first say I'm not coming, so now I made accommodations for all my friends.
Yeah.
So what, you're gonna not come to my birthday at all? I would have just been like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna have to suck it up and just go to the birthday, whatever. So that's my take.
Yeah, that's kind of my take too. But at the end of the day, I feel like you'll get past it, you sisters. This is how I feel about sisters and friends. Like, I had to talk to one of my sisters the other day about another one of my other sisters. But I mean, I understand sister shit happens. I get it. If sister shit happens, it really does happen. But I feel like at the end of the day, like, there's no bond. And look, some people could take what I say differently because some people like fucking blood don't make you kin. But there's no bond to me like my sisters, like that. They are literally my built-in best friends for the rest of my life. So I feel like whatever we go through, we'll get through.
Yeah.
And that's just how I feel with that. So I mean, maybe
And
she
don't
may
be
need
fighting
some.
your sisters.
Yeah. I mean, them bitches. I've never fought my sisters,
Throwing
but
coffee on me
they
is
done
crazy, though.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe she needs some time to relax. I remember I threw cheese at my sister one time and she punched me in the nose. But that's the only ever time. But I don't agree with just like violence or fighting like anybody that I love in general. But I think that maybe give it some time. But yeah, I don't think you're in the wrong for making accommodations for people who wanted to show up for you. And I feel like your sister should have been more than accommodating to be able to figure out and find out how to get to your birthday after she said she wasn't coming.
Right.
But yeah, give it some time. Y'all be fine.
Yeah. Agreed.
So we love y'all. Be sure to check out the Patreon, you guys. We are just preparing for our live show. Be sure to check out the Patreon.
Be sure to check out the Patreon, guys. There's a new video up on there. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video.
Yeah.
Like we
Bye.
never say.
I know.
Bye.